Today I'm going to be doing my updated prediction of the 2022 gubernatorial elections. Safe states for Democrats just include California and Hawaii. They do have a lot of likely states, but only two safe states for Democrats. Um, but for the Republicans, they have a lot more safe states. They've got Idaho, Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama, South Carolina, and at this point, Iowa will probably be safe as well. Um, just with I believe it's Kim Reynolds. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But she is the gov. Is it Kim Reynolds? It's either Kim Reynolds or Joni Ernst. One of them is a senator. One of them is a governor. But one of them, whichever one it is, will probably win in Iowa by a safe margin. And then you might be saying, well, what about Florida, Goat? Florida, I think, is going to be likely. With DeSantis's popularity in Florida, he looks really good in Florida, but I think that at this point just can't put safe yet until really something drastically happens, whether it be Biden's approval goes like way down or something else happens. And then we can move on to likely states. So likely states for Democrats, Oregon, Kate Brown, not very popular. And at this point, Oregon could flip or at least become lean or tilt for Democrats. But right now, I believe that it's going to be likely for Democrats. I also think Illinois will be likely for Democrats with Tammy Duckworth and with the Senate for Tammy Duckworth. She probably win by the same margin that Pritzker will win. I mean, maybe because actually, you know what? Never mind. Tammy Duckworth will win by 10 points for the Senate, but for Pritzker, he might win by like 6 or 7, and it could become lean. Same thing as Oregon in the next coming months. And then also for Democrats, likely states, I also think Massachusetts will be likely, Rhode Island will be likely, Connecticut will be likely, and New York will also be likely. And then likely states for Republicans, that's going to include Texas with Greg Abbott. He's pretty popular. He's probably the same situation with DeSantis here. I just can't say that it's safe right now, just because with the trends in both these states. And then another likely state for Republicans is going to be Alaska. With Alaska, Mike Dunleavy looks like he will be running again, and it's probably going to look like he's going to win re-election. Only reason this isn't safe is also because of trends and the political climate in that state. And then Ohio, as many of you know, Mike DeWine, extremely popular there. And then my boy Chris Sununu, and then Phil Scott, both are going to be likely margins in the respective states, Vermont and New Hampshire. And then lean states for Democrats, that's going to include Colorado, Maryland. Reason Maryland's probably going to be lean. Larry Hogan's exiting office, but with the impact that Larry Hogan has made, the candidate's probably going to be endorsed by Larry Hogan for the Republicans, and that would make Maryland's voters think, oh, we might want another Larry Hogan because Larry Hogan's extremely popular in Maryland. But I think that with the Democrats, also having this in mind, they're probably going to nominate someone who can beat Larry Hogan, and that's why I have Maryland as lean. And then that is going to be it for the lean states for Democrats, and then lean states for Republicans include Kansas. Kansas with their Democratic governor Laura Kelly. She's probably not going to win again. She's extremely unpopular, and really no one likes her in Kansas. So I think that it will be a lean margin, just because, I mean, if this was any other year and it was a Republican incumbent, this would probably be likely or even safe. But with Laura Kelly being the incumbent, some people are still going to want her in office, obviously, and that's why I'm putting her at lean. Not her. Kansas at lean. And then I also think Arizona is going to be lean. Even with Kari Lake being a very popular Trump endorsed candidate, I still think that Arizona will probably not be safe. Nevada, definitely going to have an interesting race here with a very unpopular incumbent here. And I think that the Republicans will be able to get a good candidate there. Georgia will also probably be lean. It's looking like it's going to be a rematch between David Perdue and Stacey Abrams, but something could change with that. And I mean, Stacey Abrams isn't really that popular in Georgia. She's just kind of just there. She's like the Democrats' greatest hope for a potential spot at the Georgia governors, but right now I don't see it flipping. Pennsylvania is also going to be lean. Tom Wolf, not very popular there. Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, also not popular, but I'm putting it as tilt, probably around 0.8, just because with Whitmer isn't as unpopular as Tom Wolf or Tony Evers in Wisconsin, which is going to be lean. But I still think that Gretchen Whitmer will be able to make it close against whoever she runs against, but she will probably lose in a tilt margin. And then we can go on to the tilt states. So tilt states for Democrats includes probably going to include, I mean, Minnesota at this point, it could be lean. I'm gonna put it as lean for now, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna put it as lean for now. Just because with just like yeah, I'll probably put it as lean. It's going to be close, but closer than probably people expect. But I think that Minnesota is going to be lean. But for tilt states for Democrats, I do think that Janet Mills is going to pull off a narrow win. In Maine, and it's going to be extremely narrow, as I already mentioned. But I think that Janet Mills is really unpopular in Maine, and it doesn't look like she's going to be able to win by a margin that she won in 2018. And then that leaves New Mexico, which I also think is going to be tilt blue. With the it is really hard to predict New Mexico because Michelle Lujan Grisham used to be super duper popular, but now she's like super duper unpopular. But I still think that she'll be able to win with New Mexico's political climate, and she probably will be able to win by also a very narrow margin. So I think that Republicans will be able to pick up a lot of seats this year, um, both in the Senate and the House and the governor spots. But right now, the states to watch that could change by the time my next governor's prediction comes out. New Mexico is definitely a state that could change. Colorado, Oregon, Illinois, Minnesota, Michigan, Florida, Texas, Alaska, and Maine are going to be the states to look out for, and Maryland too. Will all be states to look out for and see what happens, because those could potentially change by the time my next governor's prediction comes out. So 10 subscribers away from 500 at the time of recording this video. It'll probably be closer by then. Please make sure to get me to 500 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it. I really want a community tab, which is basically the reason why I want 500 subscribers, because you get 500 subscribers, you get a community tab. So be sure to share this channel with anyone who's not subscribed. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video.